Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a 10-minute face tutorial for you. And depending on how you do your makeup, this look could definitely take you under 10 minutes. But I just put 10 minutes just to be on the safe side. So if you're interested in achieving this look, then please keep on watching. Alright, let's start off with a primer. So I'll be using the E.L.F. Mineral Infused Facial Primer. And what I like about this primer is that it has a nice silky texture to it. So when you apply it to your face, it helps to fill in some pores and just give your face a nice smooth canvas for you to apply your foundation to. It reminds me a lot of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So once you're done doing that, we're going to move on to the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Foundation. And we're going to apply that with our Morphe M439 foundation brush. The foundation is such a very good foundation. It's definitely buildable. I'm only putting on one layer for this tutorial, but when I've worn it in other settings, I've definitely put more layers, and it doesn't leave me cakey, and it does last a pretty good length amount of time. And this foundation brush, let me just tell you, by far my favorite, blends out the foundation so effortlessly, and the bristles are so soft, like you just cannot go wrong with this. It's been my ride or die foundation brush for about 6 months now, and nobody's gonna replace you, baby. I love you. And it just is what it is. So once we're done blending out the foundation, we're going to set our face with the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless and Matte Powder. This is a very good setting powder. I like it because the powder is very smooth, and it also doesn't darken the complexion of my foundation like some other powders do. And you always want to set your foundation so that your foundation stays as long as it can throughout the day. Now we're going to move on to blush. So I'll be using the Morphe M4 blush brush, and I'll be using the NYX Ombre blush in the color Nude. To me, these ombre blushes are just thebomb.com. So what I like to do is take the darker color and I apply that to my cheeks as my blush. And as you can see, it has great pigmentation, and it blends out very well. Then I take the Morphe M501 fan brush. Look at that highlight. Take that lighter color and pop that on as a highlight, and as you can see, it works very well. So for a look like this, when we don't have a lot of time, we can do like a 2-for-1 here with this one blush and create a great look with it. And then I always like to take a powder brush and just smooth over the blush and highlight so that it doesn't look starky between the two. Now we're going to move on to eyes. So I'm going to be using the Covergirl Trunaked eyeshadow palette in Goldens, and I'm so sorry I did not show y'all the colors that I'm using. I'll do better next time. But I'm going to take my Beauty by Rosita blending brush, take that tan color in the palette, and pop that into my crease. And all we're doing right now is just defining our eyes. So we're not going to create such an exotic look with our eyes, but we just want to define them so that our eyes can match our nice seamless looking face. So then when I'm done doing that, I'll take the darkest color in the palette using my Morphe M433 brush and just putting that into the crease of my eyes. And as you can see, this darker color is definitely getting my eyes to pop here, and we are definitely defining and carving them out. Now, if you were really pressed for time, you literally could be done with your eyes after this step. I've done this before, especially on days when I'm rushing, and like I said, we're just defining the eyes, giving you something a little extra to look at. Doesn't it look cute? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so if you do have a little bit more time, you can pop on some eyeshadow. So I like to use the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. This is in the color Bronze Taupe. They are so pigmented. Like, look at that. I only put my finger in the pan, I think, 2 times. I noticed that with these eyeshadows, the eyeshadow goes on better with your finger versus a brush. I guess it's possibly because eyeshadow is foiled and your finger kind of warms it up. But I just put the eyeshadow on my lid, and then when I'm done doing that, I'll take a blending brush and blend out the harsh lines because we don't want harsh lines. And then we're done with this eye look. Very simple to achieve, and like I said, definitely easy to use on a day when you don't have a lot of time. So we're going to move on to the brows. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. And let me just say, I did not want to like this brow definer because I was like, I don't need it. I have the brow wiz, I have the brow pomade, and I have the brow powder. Why do I need a brow definer? Well, let me tell you why you need the brow definer. So what makes this so neat and unique is that there's a thicker end of the brow pencil and then there's a thinner end, and it's kind of tapered off. So with the thicker end of the brow definer, you're able to fill in the thicker part of your brow a lot faster. And then you can use the thinner tapered point to define and carve out your brows and then fill them in on the tails. That's how I use it. And I find with this brow definer, I'm cutting down doing my eyebrows in like half the time because I spend so much time filling in my brows. It is ridiculous. Thank you, Dad, for these bushy woolly mammoths that you gave me. It just takes me so long. And so I love that I'm able to do my brows in half the time and still get a really good look with it. For this look, I'm not aiming for perfection with my brows, so if you notice that they're not completely on point, it's okay. And it's not the brow definer, it's me. But you can see that it does a great job. It fills in your brows quickly, and it's an awesome tool, so I definitely recommend it. I'm just fixing the tail of this brow. This is my problem child brow. It just never works well with me at all. So I'm trying to make it as even as possible with the tail of the other brow. But like I said, go out and purchase this brow definer. And the spoolie is so soft, like it's amazing. Awesome, awesome, awesome tool. So next we're going to move on to, no we're not, because I still got some little more to fill in. Okay, now I'm done. So next we're going to move on to our lashes. So I'm going to get my eyelash curler and I'm going to pump my lashes about 10 times. And an eyelash curler definitely does make a difference when you're applying your mascara. It just helps to curl your lashes and make your eyes look a little bit more awake than they would without it. So I'll be taking the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara in the color Carbon Black. And what I love about this mascara is that it definitely adds volume to your lashes, and it does so without causing them to clump. Plus, the mascara is just crazy black. I mean, it is so black. And so, as you can see in a little bit, I blinked while I was putting my mascara on, and so the mascara smudged a little bit. And even with that, it did not cause those lashes to clump together. So it's a great mascara if you're like, I don't want to put on false lashes or I don't have time to. Adds volume to your eyelashes, but it's also great for false lashes because it helps to make your lashes black and blend well with your falsies. So all around great product, and you're getting it from the drugstore. You just can't go wrong with that. Next, we're moving on to our lips. So I'll be using the NYX lip liner in the color Beige. And after I'm done lining my lips, I just like to fill in my lips with the lip liner. I noticed that it helps to keep your lipstick on a little longer throughout the day. And then also while your lipstick is fading, you don't see such a harsh line between your lipstick and your lip liner because we don't want any of that going on here now, do we? Next, I'm going to be using lipstick by Rimmel. This is in the color Lasting Finish. And I just wanted a nice soft pink color for my lips. But with this look, you could go with any lip color that you want. You could go bolder, you could go browner, you could do anything. It's a very good neutral-based look. And then I felt like I needed some gloss, so I'll be using the Marc Jacobs lip gloss in the color Rebel, my favorite lip gloss right now. And after this, we'll just add some setting spray. I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime setting spray. And we're going to fan this setting spray out. Fan, fan, fan. And we are done. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I just picked the products that I felt were the easiest to use and that would also work well together just to give you a little bit more of a polished look. So if you liked this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, you glam girl. Bye-bye.